Hey guys, you probably noticed I had a little bit of a haircut. Um, I got up the courage and I shaved half of my head. Needless to say, it was a bit of a shock to my parents and to my sister as well. I didn't really tell anybody. I just I did it. I didn't put a lot of thought behind it either because, first of all, it's just hair. Like, it grows back, and if I didn't like it, I knew I didn't have to do it again, and once it started to grow back, then it would be fine. The reason I'm making this video, however, is not because I feel like I need to explain myself. I know I don't need to explain myself because it's my hair and it's my body and I can do what I want with it. The thing is I feel like there are a lot of people who have this same issue as me, and by putting this out there, I may help someone else to get over it. And it's probably gonna sound silly because it's just a haircut, but this haircut meant a lot to me because I kind of freed myself. When I was in middle school and elementary school and most of high school, I had a huge problem with confidence. I pretty much told myself that I was disgusting and that no one was ever gonna want me, and, because of the way I looked, because of how much I weighed, because of, the clothes I wore, that I didn't deserve love, and that because I didn't deserve it, I would never have it, and that I'd basically be like this old spinster cat lady, and that I'd have to be okay with that, and I'd have to get used to seeing people being happy, and I'd have to be happy for them and not feel so depressed when I saw them, because I would never have that. And this was normal for me back then, and, I told myself these things, and I cried a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I was very emotional, and I tore myself down so much, and then, you go to school and you hear these things, and, like, all these guys told me I looked pregnant all the time, and I internalized it, and I believed it, and that's the worst part about it. I believed it. And so kind of like when I got into, I guess, like 7th and 8th grade, and then some of high school, I pretty much, I was to the point where I just believed everything they said. Like, it didn't matter how little or how big their comment was, I believed everything they said, and I started to hide, pretty much. I wore really big baggy clothes. So I pretty much bought clothes like a couple sizes too big. I didn't want people to see my body, pretty much, and then it got so bad to where I didn't want people to see me. I didn't want people to see my face, and I grew my hair out a lot, and I fluffed my hair up, and pretty much I hid behind my hair. I really did. I hid, and I didn't want people to see me. I didn't want people to see my skin. I didn't want people to see that I had red patches. I didn't want people to see that, I got pimples, because apparently nobody does. I didn't want people to see my double chin. I didn't want people to see the lines in my face when I smile, because I was just convinced that these were only there because my face is fat and all this stuff. And I was so hard on myself. Like, it was bad. And I hid for so long. And I've been working on, through, like, a lot of self-work and through, my amazing boyfriend. I'm working on it. And it doesn't happen overnight. But you have to work on it. You have to tell yourself you're worth it, and then you work on it. But this was such a big deal for me because I finally said enough is enough. And I stopped hiding. And I buzzed half of my hair off, and I can't hide anymore. And you know what? I have half the hair I used to. I wear a fifth of the makeup I used to wear. And I wear skinny jeans and other things, and you know what? I'm beautiful. And I deserve to be loved. And so do you. So, I hope maybe this will help someone else take on one of their fears, because the only thing to fear is fear itself. And once you get past that, there's nothing to fear. You won't be afraid anymore. You don't have to hide.
I'll put a spell on you. You fall asleep when I put a spell on you. And when